Welcome back. It's Charlie Williams against Lee Van Corteza of the Philippines. Corteza leads 2-1. It's Williams to break.
That was beautiful. 3 balls down. Only 6 balls left on the table. Look at this. Look at the power this man puts into that cue stick.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jerry. If my math is correct, there's 5 left. He made 4 balls on the break.
Oh, my.
And I don't want to have to take my shoes and socks off to count any further. What a break from Charlie Williams here.
Well, look at that. Look at that shot. That's a lot tougher than it looks. There's another look at that break.
That table leaked balls on that break.
That's amazing.
The long 6 and up for the 7. Williams wasting little time. He's keeping Lee Van Corteza right in his sights here.
I don't think this game's going to take 2 minutes. My goodness. Charlie Williams is on fire. 9 ball down, and we're tied at 2. 4 breaking runs.
So Williams took the 5th. We can join it in the 6th rack.
Once again, the balls fall for him, and he's got a setup on the 1 ball.
Well, they're certainly spreading very kindly for him, aren't they?
They are indeed.
And who would begrudge it?
His only concern here is to get a position on that 2 ball that he can spin off of that 2 ball and get back down table for the 3 without contacting the 9. It looks like he's done that very easily.
Key shot in the rack coming up right here. Doesn't want to be straight on this 3. And now getting back for the 6 means he's going to have to hit this with a bit of force.
Well, he can hit him with authority. You're right. He didn't want to be this straight. Good night. Look at the juice he put on that ball.
But again, Jerry, the same problem. How does he get now up the opposite end of the table from the 6 to the 7? Very little angle. He's got to avoid contacting that 8 here.
Yeah, that 8 is about the size of a basketball right now. He's aiming like he's going to try and jack up. No, he's not. He's going to follow. Okay. Misses the 8 ball.
He's making this look a lot easier than it is. Right now for him, it's like throwing marbles into a bathtub.
Well, this is a beautiful pool we're watching here. 2 of the greatest players just putting on an art show for us. Coming back right in line with this 9 ball.
And Lee Van Corteza's made 1 mistake, and he's facing a 4-2 deficit right now. Confirmed now, Charlie Williams 4-2 in front of Lee Van Corteza from the Philippines.
So far, the wing balls have been very dependable, and once again, one of them falls. 1 ball, however, coming up in the middle of the table. This is not the easy shot we've seen in the past on the first ball. He can slice it into that corner pocket, but then he has to negotiate some traffic to get back on the 2. If he can land on the 2 ball, he should be in good shape.
This might be one of those instances, though, where the positional values don't really present themselves, and you can see his eyes looking for a path to take that cue ball should he decide to attack. It's a very difficult shot. The safety option may be a better one. Just depends how he feels. None of these players like to defend when there is a chance to attack.
But it looks like that's what he's playing, is the safe. Nope, he went for the slice, and oh, gravity refuses to take that ball.
Well, have a look at where he'd have finished on the 2 regardless.
Yeah, he would have been in trouble either
Totally
way.
snookered, but he'd still like to have seen that 1 go down. That's half down, that ball.
Well, after 5 seconds, if it falls, the referee has to replace it.
Well, it fell. And this, a gilt-edged opportunity right now for Charlie Williams to close this one out. And against a formidable foe.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what he's going to do on this 3-ball. There's a lot of ways to approach this shot. If he tries to go around the 7 and 9, that's the riskiest one. No, he's just going to take the short shot with the 3 in the corner. Now the ball's going to come up in line with the 4-ball, the pink. So all he really needs to do is make this shot.
Well, this is Charlie's first match. Day 2 here out on the TV table, the main TV table. And he has shown absolutely no sign of nerves at all.
The Korean Dragon, Charlie Williams, putting on a show for you. 5 in the, oh no. A very uncharacteristic mistake from Charlie Williams has opened the door for Corteza. Just when Charlie had this thing in the bag, he nails the rail with a shot. Well, we know what happened when Corteza made an error.
Yeah, you could never have legislated for that. He gave us no indication to think that he was going to miss from there.
Oh, Charlie knows this should have been his game and his match.
Well, Lee, a little bit to consider now, too. Charlie's had one look at the finish line. Time will tell us whether or not he'll get another.
This is tough. The natural way to get back on the 7 is with draw, but draw can suck him right into that side pocket.
This has got to be very, very deft. If he's going to try and play this and just softly pull that cue ball, he's not going to be able to hit this at speed. All he can do is softly draw it past the side pocket.
He may cheat, use the right side of the rail a little bit.
That's all he could do there. Just pull it back. And now a nice angle, and this should be 4-3. But Charlie Williams will be coming to the table to break. And this 9 to confirm that score line. 7 have been played, and they're in the books here in Cardiff. Charlie Williams with the narrowest of leads, 4-3 over Lee Van Corteza from the Philippines.
Two balls down, follow the path of the 2. That's the critical ball right now.
He's got a chance here, Jerry.
Yeah, but boy, that's a tough shot.
If he knocks this 2 in, he looks almost certain to finish on the 3, the same end of the table. But as you said, nothing easy about this one.
For those of you looking at that 5-9, that's not an on combination. He's not going to want to play that. He'd rather play the run. However, the 6 ball is in a very, very tough spot. Well, as I said, that was a tough shot, and it got the better of him. All he's left Corteza on an offensive note is the bank into the side.
And you can see, as you said, Jerry, that 6 precariously perched over the left side pocket. Not enough so for it to be on into the side. So that is certainly a cause for concern now for Lee Van Corteza.
Yeah, this is really a pretty ugly table with that 6 ball sitting there. And, you know, I don't see a shot where they can move that 6. They'd love to move it off the rail.
He refused that. He had a wall of balls, a 5 and the 9 to try and get that cue ball behind. Didn't have a full pocket for the bank shot, so again, opting for discretion, and we've already seen the sort of safety game this man has.
Well, Charlie will jump this. He's got a gap between those 2 balls, so he doesn't have to jump as high. He'll almost certainly make contact with the 2 ball, and there's a good possibility he'll make this shot.
lining it up before he pulls that back into the cue up in the air to jump over the 5 and 9.
There you see it, a great shot of this. Watch the hop. Well, he's contacted the 2 ball, but it looks like it's going to roll back down. Now that 6 ball becomes Charlie's friend. It takes half of the side pocket away, but I don't think it takes enough away, Jim.
I think this is on. Certainly half a chance here for Lee to try and force a 1-rack decider in this match.
And that's the price of errors in this game. Charlie missed that shot he shouldn't have, and now he's looking at a possibility of a tie match. Used all the pocket on that one, Jim.
The big ball now becomes the 6.
Yeah, what's he going to do with this 6?
Lee's just had a good look at it as he walked around it, and again another look to see how and where it is available.
Now, do you take a risk? Do you take a risk here and draw off of the 3 and try and bump that 6 ball out of there? No, you do not.
No, he does not.
He does not. You know, he's looking at this combination. That's a.
I think where the 6 is, I think that's a guarantee, Jerry.
Yeah, but
he's going to play forward. He's going to run through the 4 here and leave the cue ball right where he's shown you with his cue, where he's standing now, to play the 5-9 combination.
Jim, that's one tough combination. I agree, that's what he's going to play, but that one's not in the books. That one's tough. You know, I think he would have liked to roll down another couple of inches on that shot.
Well, the nice thing about where he's left it, though, is even should he miss this, the 5 and the cue ball are going to be going in opposite directions, so he really would have a chance at getting it safe, but I expect him to get this. I don't expect him to miss this shot. Watch the 9.
Hit it just a little too firm, jawed it out.
Well, did he ever hit it firm?
There you go.
I think a bit softer. That may have dropped. It still caught that point, and we haven't seen many go in when they've hit the point, but I have to say I'm a bit surprised he missed that one.
Well, Charlie still has the 6 ball problem. If he slices this ball in the side, he could possibly come up and tap that 6. But then he's relying on a roll.
Well, there's no point in attacking this to the corner. He has to take this into the side pocket. I don't know if the natural angle allows the cue ball to come into the 6. It's certainly going to be in that vicinity.
Well, if he hits it with a slow pace, then we'll know he'll be trying to hold it up behind that 6 ball, play it down into the left corner at the top of your screen. Here's what we're looking at. The cue ball will be coming in this direction. Now with some spin, he can hit that 6 ball. But then if he misses the 6, he's in a world of hurt. So will he play conservatively and just hang behind it? Nope, he's going for it.
And now he's in trouble.
Boy, is he in trouble.
Well, I got no idea what he's doing here.
He's going to cross corner bank this ball, I believe.
How does he avoid the double kiss and get the white out of the way if he does that, Jerry?
He knows something we don't know.
Yeah, I think he's going to reinvent the laws of physics for that one.
Gosh.
I'm going to learn. So I'm just going to sit back, watch, and take the notebook out on this because I got no idea what he's going to do.
Well, he's still formulating a plan. Now, that's what he just measured, was the angle for the corner bank. I don't know why he was asking if it was frozen.
You can see
it is frozen.
It's touching. Now he's weighing up almost as though he's looking 3 cushions.
Well, yeah, that may be the better option. The minute ago he jacked his cue stick up like he was going to try and hop the cue ball into the 6 so that it would hop away from the 6 on the bank, but that's a trick shot. He's jacking up. That's what he did. He jumped the ball away from the 6, hoping for the cross corner bank.
And made it.
And he made it 3 rails.
I think that was a safety intended, but what an effort still from Charlie Williams. That wasn't a million miles away from being safe. He probably tried to play a bit of a snooker safety there, Jerry, and he hasn't bought himself anything easy on the 8. Got to put in 100% of his concentration into this.
At least he doesn't have to worry about position. That'll happen. He has to make the ball, and then he's got the match.
What a match and what a finish for Charlie Williams. Unbelievable. It looked like Lee Van Corteza was going to force a decider. Williams wouldn't let it happen, and he snatches victory here. 5-3 Williams over Van Corteza.